You didn't open this by accident. You were led here, pulled, because right now, in this exact moment, a veil is lifting that someone worked very, very hard to keep in place. Your enemy thought you'd never find out. They built their entire strategy on that single, arrogant assumption that you would stay distracted, that you would keep believing the stories they crafted for you, about yourself, about your limits, about what's possible for you. They counted on your politeness, your tendency to doubt your own eyes, your grace in giving the benefit of the doubt. They saw those qualities as weaknesses to be exploited, anchors to hold you in place. But here you are, and that tightness in your gut right now, that isn't anxiety. It's recognition. Your spirit is recognizing a truth your mind is just now catching up to. For weeks, maybe months, you felt a dissonance. A flicker in a colleague's eye that didn't match their smile. An off note in a conversation that was supposed to be supportive. A promise that felt heavy when it should have felt light. You dismissed it. You told yourself you were overthinking, being unfair, maybe even paranoid. You weren't. That dissonance was the sound of the machinery. The quiet, hidden gears of a plan that was never meant for your benefit. It wasn't loud. It was subtle, a withheld piece of information. At a key moment, a carefully planted seed of doubt about your capabilities through a casual remark. Credit redirected. An opportunity quietly rerouted to someone else. A private alliance formed in a space you thought was safe. Your enemy doesn't wear a villain's cloak. They were the face of familiarity. A mentor, a partner, a trusted friend, a respected competitor. The danger isn't in the obvious conflict. It's in the calculated support that has, brick by invisible brick, been building a wall around your potential. They haven't been trying to destroy you outright. That would alert you. They've been trying to contain you, to keep you in a box labeled with your name, but with limits they defined. And the reason this moment feels so electric, so unnervingly clear, is because the curtain has been pulled back not by drama, but by a pattern, a series of coincidences that, when you line them up, form a direct line back to a single source, the source that benefits most from your hesitation. God, the universe, your intuition. It doesn't warn you with a scream when subtlety will do. It sends a trail of breadcrumbs made of quiet unease, a forgotten detail that suddenly resurfaces with new meaning, a document that happens to be left open, a message that arrives just a few seconds too late to be useful. This is that moment of alignment, where the fog of maybe I'm wrong burns away in the sudden, unforgiving light of, oh, I see it now. Your enemy thought silence was their weapon. They believed the truth would stay buried under layers of routine, politeness, and your own good nature. But they made one critical error. They confused your peace with passivity, your integrity with ignorance, your focus on your own work with a lack of awareness. They mistook the deep, still waters of your spirit for shallow ground. This revelation is not for you to panic. Panic is what they might expect. A loud, emotional reaction they can label as unstable and use to discredit you further. No, this moment is for a profound and chilling calm. This is the calm of a strategist who has just been handed the other side's playbook. The urge you feel isn't to explode. It's to become very, very still, to observe, to connect the dots now that you know the picture they're trying to hide. This isn't about revenge. Revenge is a petty distraction, a lower vibration game that will only drain your energy and blur your vision. This is about reclamation. It is about taking back the narrative of your own life. It is about reclaiming the power you unconsciously delegated to their opinion. It is about seeing the walls of the box for what they are, flimsy illusions, and simply stepping out of them. Right now, you do not confront. You do not accuse. You document. You get still and you remember. You trace back the threads. That time your idea was suddenly not feasible. That time your name was inadvertently left off the list. That time confidence was subtly eroded with concern. Are you sure you can handle this? You see it now. It was never about you. It was always about them. Their insecurity, their fear of your light, their need to control the room by dimming your bulb. The power in this moment lies in your silence, in your knowing. When you know a person's true motive, their every subsequent move becomes predictable. You can see the strings, And when you see the strings, you are no longer a puppet. You are the one who can decide whether to step aside, to cut them, or to simply watch the performance with new, dispassionate eyes. Your protection now is not in building a bigger shield, but in dissolving the illusion of the threat. The threat was built on your not knowing. Now you know. That changes everything. The game they were playing is over. You've seen the cards up their sleeve. You don't have to announce you've seen them. You just have to refuse to play that hand. Move differently now, not with the frantic energy of someone who's been wronged, but with the quiet, unstoppable certainty of someone who is no longer lost in the maze. Make the decision that inconveniences their plan. Send an email they didn't expect. Ask the simple, direct question that has no aggressive tone. Only a desire for clarity. Can you walk me through how this decision was made? I'd like to understand my role in this going forward. Your calm clarity will be a spotlight they cannot bear. Prayer in this moment is not a whisper of fear. It is a programming of a new reality. It is speaking alignment, wisdom, and divine strategy over your next steps. You are not alone in this. You are guided to this awareness, so you could be guided through the response. Cover your mind with clarity. Cover your steps with discernment. Cover your energy with a peace that deflects all chaos. This is your pivot point. The moment your enemy feared most, the moment you became fully, unapologetically aware. They thought the revelation would break you. It didn't. It assembled you. It put you back in the driver's seat of a destiny. They tried to quietly reroute. So breathe, not the shallow breath of fear, but the deep, solid breath of someone who has just reclaimed their ground. The tightness in your gut is transforming. It is no longer the anxiety of the hunt. It is the focused power of the hunter. You are not prey. You are the one who now sees the entire field. The next move is yours. And for the first time in a long time, you see the board with perfect clarity. Make your move from a place of power, not reaction. From truth, not emotion. The game has changed. Because you finally know you were always meant to win it. Stay aware. Stay calm. Stay rooted. The advantage is now yours.